Morning, everyone. Only a minute late. I was waiting for the kettle to boil. Right. Oh, got a spot. Lovely. I have been busily testing cameras this morning, and that's been kind of distracting me. So it's quite nice to have a sit down with a cup of tea, but I've got to get them listed. I'm going to have a toffee crisp and then get on with stuff. So I've only literally just turned on the computer. So nothing at all is set up. Oh, people are coming in. Hello, Mark. I got your message. Mark has got a question. I didn't really understand it, but I will ask it when there's a few more people in. See if we have some reseller knowledge in the chats. Pure Retro could see. Please excuse me. I do get told off for eating on stream sometimes. I'll try not to slurp and slap my lips. I'll just swallow it whole. Right. So I've got a load of really nice cameras. Unfortunately, this one has issues. I'm quite gutted about. It's still usable, but it's his Canon M10. That's got the lens with it. But seeing as I'm selling it for parts, I've separated it out. What's wrong with this is it keeps turning on. I'll turn it off and it turns back on. And I Googled it. And someone in America had the same problem. Also, the touchscreen doesn't work and the playback button. But you can get it into playback mode when it turns on. But it's not really that great. So I bought a battery for this to test it, which I'll keep. I'm only selling the unit as parts. Right, who we got in? Mark and Pure Retro said hello to them. Derek's in. Simon Elliott, good to see you. Hello to you this morning. Sally, Big Lilliput, Dies in. West Wales. West Wales. Oh, right. That'll be the coast, I guess, or near there. Where did we go? We went to Wales quite a while ago. I saw a dead sheep floating. It was flooding. We saw a dead sheep floating by in the morning in the valley. Loads of slate. We would buy loads of slate. And quite near, what's that bit up the top, which is like the island? Is it Anglesey? I'm terrible. I cannot remember anything. Let's have a quick look at Wales. It is Anglesey. My God, there's hope yet. Living a high life. Yeah, I'll talk to you about sales and promos and all that sort of thing. I'm definitely off the promos at the moment. Oh, we have an eBay message. Counter offer submitted to buyer. We've got Grog Ziggles. Hello, how are you? Dungeons and Joypads. We've got Gary from the Emporium. We can quickly go through these. Kath E. Got Happy Chap. Good to see you. Got Lee. Fixing and a making. Julie Pearson's in, and I think we're there. Yeah, so let me quickly show you my traffic tab. So a while back, I did 10% promotions on old stuff. 7% on not so old stuff, 5% on, you get the idea. 3%, 1%. I had 5 bands, depending on how long I had stuff. Let me see if I can share this. Share. screen. So here we go. This is when I did my promotions. Ooh, did them for about a week. So I got that initial kick, and then he dribbled off. So yeah, it was on for about 7 days, and then I realised, hang on a minute, this is ridiculous. So I changed everything to 1%, and this is stuff that's been, anything that's been on over a month is now 1%. So you might look at this and go, oh, that's terrible. Look at that. The graph's gone down, but this is the impressions graph. So this is the graph of everywhere that eBay splattereth about, and it turns up on a screen, even though you don't want it. Now, people actually going into the listing page views. So there was a little kick up on page views, but I've basically been reviewing my own prices and setting stuff at the right price to get it sold. It's kind of evened out, really. Initial kick for 2 days, then but this is me working at it. And here we go, sales. So follow this down. It's this one. Here were my sales at the peak of my impressions. I got one sale. I know you can't see the value. I don't think you can. But what I'm trying to say is my promotions here, no sales day here, no sales day here. My putting it up to 10% and having it on that for about a week didn't do diddly squat, really. The sales, how many is this? 6 sales, 5 sales, 6 sales, 5 sales. And these are good sales. I've been having like £200 days. I think I'm like £1,000 for the last 7 days. And it's all due to, let me get me back. It's all down to listing, new listing. Okay, new stuff. Set your number, 5, 10. Reviewing a set number. So end your oldest listing, review it, put it back on. I do it after a day or two, so I have a pool of like, how I started this was every day I took 10 listings off, and I did that for 3 days, so I had a pool of unended listings, and then I go into that pool and review the ones I did 3 days ago, and you get that cycle going. And accepting offers that maybe I would go, let's try and squeeze another £1 out, and sending offers every day, which I did anyway. So there you go. There you go. So what am I on today? I'm on like, £9.78 today. But yesterday, 122, day before 136, day before that 230, day before that 207, 138 before that. So yeah. Oh, we've had a few more come in. Cinema music's in. Probably ask about the Wicker doll. It's still being processed. I was doing something on that just now, actually. There's arms and legs everywhere. Mark Williams, not the snooker player. Probably gets that all the time. Richard Payne. One of the Payne brothers are in. Both of them are in. What? Is that for me? I couldn't really say, to be honest. Because it really is a bit of everything. I guess no, I couldn't say at all. I would say split evenly between toys and games, clothes, gaming, electronics, bric-a-brac, general crud. So yeah, it really would be a bit of everything. It's probably. I mean, my shop has. Let's have a look at the categories in my shop. I have clothing, which I used to do loads of, but I do less of now. Household and DIY, which is kind of like a catch-all for a lot of stuff. Jewelry, I've done jewelry. I've still got about like 20 kilos of jewellery waiting to go on. I haven't gone through. Leisure. If I get, I'll put a load of bike stuff in there. Media, which is where my like DVDs and whatever goes, software goes in there. MISC, another catch-all. Small electrical toys and games and other. So lots of categories there, like other, MISC, leisure, which probably don't mean anything, you know. So there we go. WWF belts. Do you know what? I walked past one at the booth end, didn't even ask the price. Things have changed. Anyway, we have this rather lovely Canon EOS M10. Lovely camera. But like I say, it does have its problems. But you could use it. This is a tragic thing. I'm almost tempted to keep it and use it myself because I use my phone camera. But yeah, I'm going to have to draft this up. Pete, DIY. Don't involve yourself. I don't understand that. Right. So the reason this is a bit of a shame is they go for a lot of money on eBay. Let's have a look at solds. Oh, now we've got some people in the chat. I can ask Mark's question. Got 43 people in here. Please, please, please click the thumbs up. But Mark had a question. What was he going on about this morning? So you all have to answer. Blah, 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 blah. Could I mention what's going on with the changes eBay have made? Is it affecting others? They have made a lot of changes. I think it was about a week ago I noticed a lot of changes were going on. Stuff like it suddenly was asking me for a 6-digit code. Second, what's it called? You know, authentication, double authentication. And there are a few other bits and bobs. You know, the listing, how you list, that changed a while back, a month or two ago. So I don't quite know. You tell me what changes eBay have made. I don't keep up with this sort of stuff. But has it affected your sales? How you getting on? Do you think it's down to eBay? You know, tinkering under the bonnet? Let me know. Right, yeah, £125 Canon EOS, 18 megapixel. Damaged Canon EOS, 67 mirrorless, body only, black. So looks like I could get 67. New, pre-owned, £199. Oh, it's tragic, really. 170 with the charger. I'm going to keep it. I bought the charger off Amazon. It cost me about 15 quid, I think. I'm going to keep it just in case I should ever get another one. So I might try for $69.99. Once up for 82, that's cheap. White body only, 125. 40 untested, went for 21 on bids. White body only. Let's have a look at that. What was wrong with it? Is it untested? Battery and charger not included. Yeah. Yeah, let's do a sell similar on that £67 one. Damaged, it says. Let's have a good look. Happy chap. He had a sealed VHS player. He didn't know whether to open it or not. I kind of would have thought keep it sealed. Oh, Marks. How we are getting very little travel. Do you mean traffic? Looking at the old stuff. Well, it's always like that. It always has been like that for the old stuff. I've sort of have said before that when I've looked at my sales, it looks at what is actually sold and when it was listed, over 80% is for the stuff that's listed in the last month. That old stuff, you have to give it a shake, take it off, put it back on. I'm almost tempted. Never do a relist. The general advice is do a sell similar. I'm almost tempted to create a whole new listing because I do like 10 a day. It wouldn't be that much to create new listing just in case they can detect it on the sell similar and like get realistic with the price. Right, a couple of new people in. Filde. I don't know how you say that. Coast flips. Filled. Where's filled? Let's have a look. Borough of Field. Oh, it's near Preston. Blackpool, Lancashire. I think. It might be another Field. AFC Field Football Club. Medlar, Wiles, Trials, Wesham, Kirkham, Little Plumpton, Great Plumpton. Lovely. Pete's Theme Park and Toys. What's this? Richard knows what he's talking about. How page views are counted has changed, which is why page views appears down. Well, to be honest, I'm only interested in sales. I really couldn't give a monkeys about impressions. How often my little link appears on a screen in Outer Mongolia. Got no interest in that at all. Thanks, Simon. Good to see you. Here we go. Tommy's into promotions. I've gone right off them, Tommy. I've gone right off them. Anyone that says don't do a relist is absolutely clueless. Oh God, I'm clueless. Right, let's have a read. eBay implemented a tool to bulk relist for a reason. It shows a new item number, yes, 24-hour bump, and doesn't mess with multi-quantity. If I had multi-quantity, I would relist. I think I'm stating the obvious that everyone will know this. Because my items are one-offs, relist just keeps them in the pool of Merc, I think. So that is why I will not do a relist. Anyone that says don't do a relist, well, I would say don't do a relist. I would say do a sell similar. And I would possibly say just do a completely new listing so you can review everything. So could be that I'm clueless. But I've always said that. So no news there. Right, let's get on with this Canon EOS. I think I'm going to try for $69.99. I do have the photos, incredibly. I won't put them in now. I took them this morning. Right. Canon EOS M10. Body only. White. I have to use my brain to think about this. Has faults. I always sell similar, even with multiple quantities. You know, lots of people do different things. I'm sure everyone here has tried all sorts of things. I have. And at different times, different things work. And, sometimes I am doing something and it works great. And then I change it. And I think, why didn't I do what I did before? I think Liz said to me the other day, you were doing that not too long ago, and that was working. It was like 2 weeks ago when the sales were rubbish. She said, why don't you do what you were doing? Right, that's a good point, that. Why did I rock the boat? Okay, item condition. For parts not working. Don't like putting it, but I'm going to. Okay. Hours on and takes photos and videos. Fine. That has a few issues. Colon. Bullet point 1. Digsy. How's it going, Adrian? Good to see you in. Hi, Kath. Pound. Good to see Mr. Diggs. Up in, I think it's near Derby or Nottingham. He's around that way from memory. I'm going to read everything that Tommy says. Have to change with times. Keep doing stuff from 10 years ago. The results will still be the same. eBay gives new tools. Well, yes, I do dip into each new tool they give. Coupons. I've been told they're good. Use them. If not using tools, can't complain about the sales. Yeah, I'll definitely agree with that. But I would also say that, I tried 10% promotions, found that it did nothing. So I just thought, well, I'm going back down to the minimum. I'm tempted to turn them off. I know you won't like that, but that's what I'm tempted to do. Tommy convinced me to relist instead of sell similar. And you think it's a little better. Well, by all means, everyone give it a try. Give it a go. Now I only do relist. I'm in a kind of I'm in a situation where I really want to clear a load of stuff. So I am taking things off and really being competitive with price to get my store down to like only stuff that's been there for 6 months. A year to start with, because I really have got some old stuff. I've done a load of 99p auctions. I was looking at them this morning. No views, no watches, nothing. I've only been on since yesterday, but I'm impatient as anything. Right. All right, these issues keeps powering on after it is turned off. Touch screen doesn't work. Menus can be navigated through the buttons, camera buttons. What am I trying to say here? Camera with 2 M's. Playback button is unresponsive, but playback can be accessed after camera is turned on. What else was wrong with it? Right, here we go. God, I've opened up a hornet's nest. You can do that, yeah. Very easy peasy. Select all your ones and change the title. And go, table. Change the price. I think you can do shipping as well, pretty sure. Oh, whoa, Julie has had hardly any sales. I hope things pick up when people get paid. Oh, whoa, Julie. Tish. Enjoying the morning listing. I met Sam Sells. It's down Brighton way, I think. Or down, it's quite close to me. Yes. What's he knowledgeable? What is he knowledgeable about? Can't even say it. It's too early in the morning. Let me know. Leicestershire. I was close. Don't do 10% promotion. Do trending rate of capped. Yeah, well, I used to do that as well. I don't think it really matters, I used to do 5% capped, I think. That way, often it's a lot less than 10%. Oh, I know that, but I really don't care about this stuff. I just wanted it gone. So it was a kind of case of, yeah, fill your boots, eBay. splatter the links and the ads everywhere. And then I just kind of thought, yeah, it's great for my impressions, but the actual problem is it's either overpriced or the item's rubbish. And I can realise that. So it doesn't matter how many people they're going to splatter their links at. They're still not going to buy it unless it's dirt cheap. Chris and Tommy, if you promote too high, you get bad views. Bad views are as bad as no views. That's where it tanks. Clock through. Oh God, they're talking about conversion rates and clock through rates, and you have to find the sweet spot. My sweet spot is just getting rid of this rubbish. Listing is like plastering a wall. Do it properly in the first place. Ah, that's true. That's very true. Hello, Patch. Good to see you. I'm still doing my daily routine. I set it out 2-3 years back. So similar. End of each cycle every morning. Yeah, consistency. Consistency is a great thing. I mean, have the odd go at something else. If it doesn't work, go back to what you know. Yeah, but try things out by all means. Sell similar used to have an extra step back in the day. I haven't used it since the bulk relist came out. Tommy, are you on sort of multi-listings or large? You do clothes, don't you, or trainers? Is it large quantities of? Tell me what you sell. Peter Retro can't stay for long. I guess it's a bit different to me. Crap items at crap price equals crap sales. Yeah, I think the problem is that they've sort of like built up over 6 years, and they need to be amputated. Oh, there's a lot of people are saying I've nailed it. Look at that. I perhaps do know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm supposed to do. Doing it is another matter. If it's priced wrong and just non-desirable item, it doesn't matter if you promote 50%. It doesn't make someone turn on. Yeah. So yeah, I'm looking forward. Shoes, mate. I thought it was shoes. Cool. Yeah, very good. Learn from my mistakes. Do cut the crap. And like I say, I'm doing that at the moment. I've got 35.99p auctions. I'm going to try them a few times, as many as my allowance, maybe 3 or 4 times, as long as I don't have to pay for it. Imagine that, paying for an auction. If it doesn't go, they're just being chucked, got rid of. There's a couple of nice shirts in there as well. Right. Let's see if I can get an actual listing done. It's good to talk about all this stuff, though, all valuable stuff. I mean, you do, when you have no sales, you do stress out, but I've got right back on this kind of, 10 new things, review 10 things, and all this stuff with promotions and my kind of like is me trying to get rid of the old crud. Probably end up chucking it. All right, let's get this one on. I might actually list it. I'll have to upload the photos. One thing I'm doing is it's weird. I've kind of thought I've been struggling with sourcing, but I have got a load of stuff kind of piling up, and I'm keeping like all my handhelds for Christmas. It's a good feeling, that plugging stuff away. Right, that is that. Did I take a photo of the lens? No. Okay. Yes, I saw you going to do. There's a great stream you did the other day, Chris, talking about promotions. You did It made me. I didn't take. Didn't agree with all of it, but what do I know? But the stuff you said about think about how much you paid for it and how long you've had it. Again, it's something I know, but it brought it to the forefront of my mind, and I was getting offers, and I was like, think of Chris, and I was accepting like offers which were like a lot lower that I would normally think about them. So thanks for that. Yeah, I think that's really helped, and you get that sale, and I think as soon as you get a sale, it helps attract another one. But like I say, I wasn't too keen on promotions. And that's all been triggered by the 2% rise in the minimum, which is ridiculous, really, because a lot of my promotions are over that. But I'd done this 10% thing. I thought, let's have a look if it's actually working, and it wasn't. So, right, 69.99, quantity 1, median sold price is 55.95. Postage. I might edit this postage to a £5 because I will want it signed for. Edit cost for this. I didn't think you could edit cost for like a single listing, but you can. Which is good. I found it again. New listing thing I'm on. Has it done it? Yeah, it's done it. Becky, I'm a relatively small reseller compared to you. I don't promote any listings. And at the end of the day, if you have an item someone wants at a price, they will pay, you're going to sell it. That's very wise words. Very succinctly put. Am I catching the end of a conversation? I think I might be. Yes, Tommy and Chris are having a chat. Yeah, true. People go on holiday, so there's less people around. When listing, think as a buyer. People want good units, good price, good service, and communication. Nothing more. Apart from maybe a pound of flesh. But no, you're right. Yeah, just do things well. Do things well. You increase your efficiency, But like I say, I mean, you're always learning. Now, listing while I'm on air, I'm totally inefficient, but that's because I have to keep one eyeball on what is going up the chat. If eBay shows it more than 20 competitors, you're going to page 45. Yeah, you're going to be on page 45. Yeah, and I think that's the thing, that the majority of my stuff, there aren't a lot of other sellers doing the same thing. If I do sell an item that is in a competitive category, boxed Wii or something, I'll just price it competitively to sell it. And I might be able to get like maybe £5-10 more if I promote it at 5% or whatever. But I don't really care once it's gone and I've got something else, What I've got everyone into eBay. Well, I've done it since 2003 or 4. And I remember I was down in Brighton with a bunch of my mates, and one of them was talking about eBay, and he just said to me, Pete, you want to get on that? You love it. So that's what originally got me into eBay. And I had about a year or a bit of, while I was working, going to car boots and buying videotapes for 50p and selling them for like £10 or more. 9 of every 20 results in a normal category with competition are reserved for promoted listings you can't bypass. That leaves 11 for auctions, new listings, and lastly, organic. Yes, very true. But where would a new listing go in that? You said it. Yeah, there you go. And that's why it's so important to get it right first time. If you can get it like in and sold straight away, I guess I'm relying on that and the fact that not a lot of people will have, what I'm selling. Great discussion about all this. And like I say, I think I fully respect what Tommy does and what Chris is trying out. And trust that he's working for the stuff they're selling. And, I've got no problem with trying anything out really. But like at the moment, I'm finding my little routine is working for me. So it's nice. We're on week 26. Oh my God. Okay. Will it sell? Will it hell? Have I done enough description on that? Powers on and takes photos and videos. Fine, but has a few issues. Keeps powering on after it is turned off. Touchscreen won't work, but menus can be navigated through camera buttons. Playback is unresponsive. Right. Okay, I've got to say it doesn't include charger or battery. Does not include charger, battery, or memory card. All right, there we go. Let's get it listed. Oh, everyone's saying what got them into eBay. So I'll probably only get 5 listeners. So I'm so interested in what you're all saying. Having a baby. Edward's having a baby. Oh no. It's that's what got Kathy into eBay. Having a baby. She's 29 next month. What? Was eBay around 29 years ago? Hate rubbish jobs. Not qualified for a good one. I'm sure you are, Pete. Get any good job. I got into eBay when a work colleague decided she wanted my job and got me suspended for 10 weeks. What a cow. We don't like her. I sold an expensive flat, moved north to a cheap house. Yeah, Lee escaped from the south. I remember watching a video of him filming up to north and he's going around with his southern accent. I thought, God, he wants to be careful. Got rid of mortgage, nice. Didn't want to work 12 hours a day. So started eBay and now work 24 hours a day. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean there. Yeah. My new plan is to become a YouTube sensation and just like make one video a week that gets 20 billion squillion views. Easy, eh? I mean, it's bound to happen. The effort I put into my videos and the editing and all the graphics and the thought of content, bound to happen. Everyone has a different routine, so many variables in play. Just find something that works for you. Yes, very true. But I do love, I could listen to you and Tommy all day talking about what you do because it's interesting. It like just, piques the interest. The only unknown is how they rotate. How many auctions versus new listing versus organic in those 11 spots. We know organic is the lowest. Confucius says, Lee does sleep. He sleeps with his eyes open. Mr. Diggs got into eBay. You came across the huge... Oh, yeah, Nicky's to blame. Yeah, and Ben Fitzpatrick. He escapes all blame now because he just travels to Disneyland all the time and escapes there. I remember messaging Ben probably 5 years ago now, talking about Playmobil Victorian sets. Very, very nice, Ben. Amazes me he doesn't do videos because he could just have such a huge. He was so great at it. But I take my hat off to him that he just went, no, I've done it. You know, a very small percentage of people would do that. So total respect. Chris's memory is gone. I do know I used to do a lot more gardening. That seems to have gone out the window. Yeah, Lonnie. I watched. Was he Garage Flips before he was Shed Flips? And I watched Global Voodoo. He used to do loads of jackets, which I like. I thought was amazing. Peter Ray, what got you into reselling, Peter Ray? Oh, this is appalling. This is absolutely outrageous. I'm stunned and shocked. All you got to do is click the thumb up. Derek resold at boot sales in the late 90s. Yeah, he sold all his toys, but we won't talk about that. All his Technics Lego went. He went all in. Patch was selling at car boots on eBay when you met 18 years ago. How old are you then? Wow. I thought you were like in your 20s. I don't know why. Based on absolutely nothing. Perhaps you're in your 30s. I don't want to offend and get this wrong. Right, everyone's saying loads. This is brilliant. Day's going well. He spent all night editing a video. I hope that's reselling related. Pete the Monkey Thrifter went to an auction in 2003, was hypnotised, and then just been doing eBay since. No, he's bought a load of stuff for next to nothing and then started selling it on eBay. Yeah, a lot of people dip their toe in, like I did in 2004, and then started in 2016 full time. Cinema music. The second a buyer changes search parameters, e.g. lowest price, correct. And this is my thought, because to be honest, it's difficult to gauge what the general population do. I found this, like, to my amazement, over the last 6 years in life generally. But I won't get political. But for me, I'll go in, I'll search for something, and I'll search on lowest price plus P&P. I might do nearest item. There's no way I'd just leave it to just, come up with best match or whatever it is. But I guess a lot of people do. I couldn't say it's 50% or 20% or 80%. Wouldn't have a clue. Titch. Couldn't sleep due to being in the army in the past, so did it to pass the time. Or the eBay. I love it more than my full-time job now. And it helps with the army gremlins. Well, that's good. It keeps the mind, occupied and, gives you a buzz. Thing is, with eBay, you can have highs and lows. Like if you get negative feedback or got a refund or, something goes on. You just got to move on, haven't you? If I got a neg, I'll be gutted, obviously. And, you see it in the Facebook chats. People go on there. My view is like, okay, I'll try and deal with it, but let's just try and get more listed and move forward. Move forward. Oh, my God, I'm being broadcasting Fuerteventura. Oh, the 4 kids are watching. Hello, 4 kids. Good to see you. Hello, wife. Hello, wife. Yes, very true. Very true, cinema. My neighbour died and was a compulsive buyer of clothes from Debenhams. Her husband said she needs to get rid of it. And that's what got you going. You were inspired by the dead. Right. Oh my word, so many comments. James, what got you into reselling? I've just seen James is in. Sir James. I'm going to have to think of something else. Lord James of Northdom, of the North Kingdom. Joyous, wonderful, joyous Monday. Yes. I've been buying and selling since I was in school. I started with sweets. We used to get that because only the certain years were allowed out into Sutton High Street. And so the first, second years weren't allowed out. So you can make a killing getting Kinder eggs or whatever. There we go. Becky's 43. Oh, no. Patch is 43. You're 39. Oh, there you go. I never knew. He's not 43. He's 455. 2040 82. 12. Always dabbled in eBay. When the gun running business dried up. Yeah. Hampton Court Palace, very nice, on the river. Look forward to that. Correct. If there was even a remotely significant amount of buyers that did that, eBay wouldn't put every penny into best match. People are lazy. Yeah. I mean, what seems obvious to me may not seem obvious to other people. What might be good for me will not be good for them. It takes different strokes. I've just spotted Ricky Resells his whiz past. There he is. Ricky Resells and his new logo. Always coming up on my Insta. It's like, floods of Ricky Resells. I saw him the other days like this. Couldn't believe it. He's working hard. Lee's here. We've got the... and Lee's been... Where did he go? Goodwood, I think. I'm all over the Insta. I don't post on it at all. I should do, really. Right. I was going to do another camera, but I want to get this on. It's another spares and repairs. And I've got this one as well. Those two Vox. These two cost me £5. If they were working, they would be hundreds. They're not working. So let's get them on. I was plugging in the old Fender Strat this morning. It wasn't having it. Okay. So I'll probably go about half price on the working one. So Little Big Muff. Show only sold. £150 with the box. A lot of them are kind of silver and red writing. I can only see one, which is that yellow writing. Big muff. Oh dear. I think it's a sort of... It's like a distortion sound, I guess. Yeah, let's just try 70 quid on that one. Oh my God, it's Mel back from Burnout. Got a superstar. Hello, Mel. I have been watching your videos. Absolutely fantastic. You get a lot of people, which is big time resellers. Fantastic to see. What are you doing here? Little old me. It's fantastic. Who else we got coming? I'd love to get Mel on. We do our late night chat on a Thursday with Nick Hills. You may have heard of him, and Derek. I think we should get Mel on, or try to. I'll have to ask Nick. I'll be too nervous to ask. Okay. So yes, I've got a couple of guitar poles. I mean, I love that for a £5, even if it's broken. It's like obvious buy. Well, it's got lots of little stuff. One of my first tips when I did Amazon was like get stuff that fits in a shoebox. So I've got that. I've got the lens for that. That'll be sort of 50, 60. I've got this little camera. This is a nice camera. This is a Fujifilm X10. So that's 100 plus. And I've got Sony. Oops, got Sony, but this works. But see that just slight crack on the end of the lens. So again, this is why people are getting rid of them. Oh my God, have I got another? Is Z coming as well? I can't see him. Where is he? Someone else is saying hello to him, but I cannot see him. Perhaps someone's just said hello, Z, because they feel like saying it. I can't see it. Z, say something in the chat. Mellie's a mega book babe. She certainly is. Yeah. You're always full of me. No, I know. I always have to catch up on. I very rarely watch people live, and I have to catch up double speed as well. So when it actually I play someone back at normal speed, I just kind of think, oh God, aren't they talking slow? Are they a bit tired? Right. Sell one like this. Now, seeing as Ricky Lee is in, I will talk about the waffle that they do. I think it's... I watched the first one live and I caught up on the second one. I think it's a Tuesday. I'm going to get that wrong. I'm pretty sure. I think it's... Sometimes you just say hello. So, Mark Carrick does this. He says, hello, Luke. And I've run around for ages going, oh, it's Luke in. It's Luke in. And he isn't. I've wised up to it now. So I've wised up to Ricky. Anyway, Ricky... You're doing that when I'm doing like big shout out for the waffle. So John Luke, it's good to see John Luke back. Kieran's on, always good to see Kieran and James as well. And it goes on for hours. But they were playing. You play like games after it as well, which is but all good fun. Good to see people back. I like watching things with a few resellers on. Right, so I'm going to go 69 for the big guitar pedal. 69.99, 3.79 postage. Save that for later. Take the photos. Now this one hasn't got a back, so this will probably be a little bit cheaper. But even if it's over 30 quid or something. This guy, I think he had an Xbox and he wanted 30 quid for the Xbox, like 360 or something. 125 if it was working. That's what someone wants. And then he didn't have a clue about. No solds. Okay. Let's try 50 quid. 125. That's all right, Ricky. He's here. A fillet of fish. I'll tell you the urban myth about the fillet of fish, but I won't say. I won't. I'll tell you the urban myth about the KFC. A woman went into the cinema and didn't see what she was eating. She was eating KFC, but I won't do that either. They are just urban myths. I've actually already drafted this. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm just too damn... I've drafted it up as $64.99. I think that's a dream price. I'll lower that a bit. Let's lower that. Right, that's 3 listings. I'm going to list this lens. I'll get 2 more done. I will do the 5. So this is off the M10. You know, there's loads of things to type in here. All that stuff that's written around the lens. Canon Xanon. What am I doing? Canon zoom lens. I used to work for Canon. I've worked for them for probably like 12 years. Down in Reigate. They used to be in Wellington. In the human resources, the human remains department. I used to love working there. And then I moved to Eshaw. Okay, let's have a look at solds. Someone's trying to sell one for, oh my God, 95. I haven't got the caps, unfortunately. I might have a look around because I've got a box of, I've got one at the boot fair this weekend, but it doesn't fit. So I don't know whether it's a smaller size. What do I want? I want condition used. £54, 50 quid, 44, 50, 41, 89, 54, 54, 34, 49. None of them are this silver color, which is the, I don't know if that's specific for the M10. But I'm going to go for 50 quid. All these look slightly different. There was a guy selling a silver one, not on comps. Here we are. EF M 1545 F 3.5, is it? Yeah, 6.3 IS STM lens silver. He wants 96 for his. I'm selling mine for 50 quid. Bargain. McDonald's Haute Cuisine, yeah. Choice in Sutton High Street always used to be Mackie D's or Burger King down the bottom. I used to love a Burger King. When I went to Australia, Burger King is Hungry Jack's, I think, in Australia. And free refills. Couldn't believe it. Absolutely brilliant. Down in Sydney or Melbourne. I'm trying to remember where Mel's from. Is it near Melbourne? I was in the St Kildare area. And another story about McDonald's in Sydney when I was over there. They did an offer, 2 Big Macs for $3, and I took them up on it. And by God, by the time I got to the end of the second Big Mac, I felt so sick. Canberra. Oh yes, that's right. Yes, ridiculously massive roads and very little traffic. And I went to the Parliament building there, and you can stand and look down inside it. And mad, it's like on this Teletubby hill. Absolutely bonkers. Yes, did that whole East Coast thing. Cooper PD and all places like that. Woolloomooloo. Offs Harbour, Big Banana. They got big everything, you know, big pineapple, big banana, big emu. It's a thing. Okay. I've got a minute left. Right. Oh, my God. I do need to go because I just really want to focus on getting stuff done. Save that for later. What should I do? Let's do this one. So this one actually works. Lovely camera. Fujifilm X10. If anybody wants to purchase this, let me know. How much can you get for it? $220. Oh, hello, little red dot. Sold. We have a sale. I don't have a ka-ching on my phone. £10.99. Yes. I'll get 20 of those today. I'll be happy man. Okay. Fujifilm X10, 169, 230 box new. Was condition right? Oh God, these they keep piddling about with where they put the filters. I used to put them at the top. Right, let's go UK only. It's all down the left-hand side now. Buy now. Sold. Condition used. Why can't you lock those? You probably can. Right, 100 quid with charger. That one's got the box. 2 extra batteries, leather case. 170. 125. 170 boxed. 189. 160. Just on its own, I think. 199. I think I might try 150. Might be a bit on the strong side. I've got a case for it. Is this lens different? Let's have a look at this lens. A spherical lens. 1 to 28.4. Yeah, I think 150 is about right. Let's see if I can get one that has a bit more detail about this lens. Aspherical. What does that mean? Aspherical lens. Mint, Fujifilm, 284. Don't know, from the States. No matches found for the UK. Brilliant. F stop is 7. 1 to 28.4. I'll tell you what, I need to gen up on cameras. Let's have a look at that one. Is that the same lens? They've not put anything about the lens in the title. A spherical lens. Oh, that's exactly the same one. Right, okay, that's a good title. I may well edit that and add a few more bits and bobs. Right, so 150. That'll be all right, won't it? 150 squared. Change the postage to a £5. Thinking about it. Save and close. And save for later. This one actually works. Yeah. Well, I'm making money on all of them, so. Okay, I'll quickly go through. Let me just go back up. Mel loves a fillet fish. I'd go for a £1/4 pounder myself with cheese. Or a Big Mac just for old times' sake, you know, 2 all beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, and onions, all on a sesame seed bun. Who wouldn't? Strawberry milkshake. Small fries. Large fries gets a bit much. Tomato sauce. It may be with an extra sauce. Back to work. I barely said hello to him and he's gone. Charlie, right, let's go through these. Definitely Hope Cuisine. McChicken, I forgot about McChickens. Chicken nuggets were quite good. Barbecue sauce. Cat's shaking her head. No, no, no. I honestly haven't had McDonald's for like years, probably decades. It could well be the last time I had McDonald's was when I was in Australia, which was 1995, probably. Hello, Pat. Good to see you. Were you out sourcing this weekend? It's all McDonald's talk. Z's coming here. He's hijacked the chat to talk about McDonald's. Right, I will get there. Only if I've dipped my hash browns in it. I don't know what that's about. Z's got a video. Everyone watch it, but not before you give this one a thumbs up. We're almost there. That is a miracle. When retailing units, a steady trickle is better than the occasional flood. That way you never go thirsty. No, more wise words. Had a lot of wise words today. Been fantastic. I've really enjoyed the chat. I mean, I always enjoy it, but, just all this thing about promotions and chatting about how different people do stuff, no right way or wrong way, but just lots of stuff to think about for how you do it. And if you're struggling, and someone's got a suggestion, give it a go. Give it a go for a week or two and see how you go. Anyway, for now, desperate for another cup of tea, might even have a biscuit or two. And I'll see you. If I don't see you before, it'll be on Thursday at 9:30 on the late shift with Derek and Nick. Rumour is we've got a guest, but I have no idea who it is. So we'll wait and see for that one. Anyway, take care. Hope you have a brilliant week. And I'll see you soon. Take it easy.